What's up, fellow smokers? This is Jeff coming back again with another cigar review out of the state of Texas. And today we've got another pretty good cigar. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Drew Estate Liga Privada number 9. This is like top of the line for Drew Estate. It's a beautiful cigar. Really nice band. You see the Liga Privada number 9 on that end and the lion on the other. Real nice, dark, chocolate brown wrapper. Nice firm pack, but it's not real hefty in the hand. Very minimal veins. Predominantly tight seams. Nice smooth wrapper. Nice good looking double cap. Okay, so the story behind this thing is Liga Privada in Spanish means private blend. Apparently this blend was created for the humidors of the people from the Drew Estate factory, and then they decided, the powers that be decided that these were good enough to market. However, they use such select tobaccos that they're in limited production every year, so they're not a mass production cigar. This is, like I said, one of their top of the line blends. The specs on this thing is, like I said, it is a Drew Estate cigar. And this is the Parejo Oscuro, which is a 6x52 Toro. The wrapper is a Connecticut broadleaf. The binder is a plantation grown Brazilian Madafina, and the fillers are select Honduran and Nicaraguan Cuban seed. Each wrapper on these cigars, this guy right here, is fermented for 18 or more months before the cigars are rolled, and then after they're rolled, this entire thing right here is aged for 1 full year before they're ever released for sale. So you know this guy is going to be super smooth and just a really great cigar. So let's get into it and kind of get, you know, some of our first impressions. Go ahead and punch this thing. Let's see. Before I do that, the pre-light aroma, the kind of woody and cedary, that's the word I was looking for, woody and cedary sweet tobacco. Oh man, some great aromas coming off the foot. Some coffee and some chocolate. Man, I'm looking forward to this guy. Okay, now let's go ahead and punch this sucker. I've already had one of these and I was pretty impressed with it, so I decided I would go ahead and do a review, although there's probably several reviews of these out there, you know. But these guys, these wouldn't be a regular rotation cigar, at least not for a guy like me. It's just, it's not in my financial future right now for that. It's just one of those things I decided to splurge on, special occasion or whatever. Okay, so pre-light draw, plenty of flavor there. Some woodsy notes, along with some of that chocolate. A little bit of sweetness. Very nice. Okay, let's toast the foot and then get her lit up and then see what we get. Forgive me for my prehistoric lighting methods. I'm out of lighter fluid on my torch lighter and I haven't gotten any yet, so got to use the good old trusty Bic. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Drew Estate, they have many very wonderful blends, a lot of top-of-the-line cigars. They've got they've got a plethora of different blends, but and I like quite a few of them. But personally, I do not like the acid blend because I don't like infused cigars. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like my tobacco like I like my whiskeys. I like those flavors to occur naturally. That's just the way I am. right away it's medium to full bodied. A little bit of leathery, earthy tobacco. Little pepper zing kicking up on the tongue there. Slight little bit of espresso coming up on the finish there. As you can see, nice volumes of smoke. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Leathery, earthy tobacco. And then comes in that little pepper on the tongue. And then an espresso type taste that comes in on the finish. Okay, I'm going to get into this thing and see what kind of changes we get. And then I'll get back to you with all the details. Okay, so here we are back again, Liga Privada number 9 by Drew Estate. It's very nice smoke so far. Right after I started this thing, after I ended that last little part of the video, that pepper faded pretty quickly, which I anticipated that happens with most cigars. And then it just kind of came down to some deep earth and some slightly sweet leathery notes. Very smooth. This thing is very smooth. As you can see, the burn is perfect. Draw is exceptional. Great construction on this thing. You see we're close to 1.5 inches probably on the ash on this thing. I'm going to go ahead and give it a tap. Yeah, it was about ready to go. Okay, and so right before I started this here, when I started getting the second third of this thing, I started to get a few little changes. Nothing drastic, but I got a little bit of woody notes coming in with a little bit of leather and some coffee. This thing is it's an exceptional smoke so far. So I'm going to get to the halfway point or there past, and then I'll let you know what we got from there. Alright, here we are back again with this great stick, and still going strong, still great tasting. This thing is full flavored out the ass. It's still a medium to full bodied. There's no strength kick or anything on it. All the flavors kind of stayed the same there right after I ended the review, and in the last 20 minutes or so, we're almost an hour into this thing. The flavors have kind of switched. The coffee has taken a forefront, but the leather and the earth is still there. This thing is very full flavored, like I mentioned. I'm getting a little aged tobacco, a little bit of a toastiness. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but you know, it's a toasty type flavor. Draw is still impeccable. Not too tight, not too loose. One thing to note about this thing, if you can see, this thing is a chimney. It just puts off a ton of smoke on the foot. But other than that, it's a great cigar. You can see burn is still really nice and straight. One thing that I did notice is that after that first review, you know, that thing went, you know, nearly 1.5 inches before I knocked the ash off. And then after that, I've had it drop on me twice. Fortunately in the ashtray, but it's only been going about 1/2 inch or so. It's no big deal. So I'm going to continue on to the band point, and then I'm going to let you know what we get at that time.